Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another video. So it looks like last night a brand new update was pushed out for Pet Swarm Simulator, and it's honestly been quite some time since I make a video on this. I think I haven't made a video on it since I pretty much started the game, where I was showing you guys the caves that were on the side, which unfortunately have been removed now. But I mean, as you can see from my pets, I've made quite a bit of progress. Unfortunately, after opening up 2004 eggs, I have not gotten any of the mythics from the previous final area, being the Cloud Island. So hopefully I can get a little bit luckier here and maybe get something from the brand new area, because they have gone ahead and introduced Zone 6, being the Underworld. Taking a look over at their Discord, it says there is 16 brand new pets to hatch, 3 new enemies, new backpack store, a new legendary pet, new rebirth levels, and they've gone ahead and buffed mythic and legendary pets. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because if they buff them, then that probably means they made them a lot harder to get. I will say this though, the pets look really cool, even though I can't really see them right now. Oh dude, the final one has a mythic and a legendary. Oh, this is gonna be really interesting. So unfortunately, last night I was getting ready to record and I didn't record, and I kind of went ahead and purchased the Underworld, even though I haven't done anything in it. So for those of you that are interested, in order to progress into this area, it's gonna cost you 5 billion of these coins. Definitely quite a bit, but I mean, I know that a lot of you have 30 billion, 80 billion, so maybe it's not really all that bad. But let's go ahead and take a look at this, dude. Look at how sick this map looks. Honestly, man, whoever is doing the models for this game, you are doing an absolutely amazing job, because this is looking so good right now. Now over here is the shop. There seems to only be one new backpack, and it caps out at 60 million of the food, and it's going to cost you 200 million of the coins in order to be able to purchase it. Now unfortunately, the enemies there are level 95, so I'm gonna have to move back over here, and let's get started with the Raging Lions. These are definitely extremely easy for me, especially since I have basically the tier 4 of the dog that's right before the mythic, so it's gonna be pretty easy to take these guys down. And I'm kind of hoping right now that the 1.3 billion of the food that I have down here is gonna be enough to open up a couple of these, because if not, we're gonna have to farm for some food too. Oh dude, because we've actually gotten some of these eggs now, we can see what the pets look like. That dog right there looks so sick. Now it is unfortunate that it's only a common, but that one definitely should have been the best uncommon in my opinion. But yeah, man, while I'm farming for these eggs, there is a couple of things that I want to mention, and that's basically future updates for this game. So the developers have been talking over on the Discord, and they have already gone ahead and said that a quest system will be coming to this game at some point. Aside from that, there also will be bosses added. So if you guys don't already know, like I mentioned at the start of my video, unfortunately all of the little side caves and basically like the hidden rebirth zones have unfortunately been removed, but to replace those, they are going to be adding bosses inside of there. So that's going to be really interesting. I would definitely like to see them add like some exclusive pets just for those bosses, maybe something similar to like how Pet Adventures would do it. Aside from those two things that I just mentioned, being the bosses as well as the quest system, they have already said that they have plenty of other things planned out for the game. So it's going to be really interesting the next couple of weeks to see how Pet Swarm Simulator goes ahead and evolves over time. On a side note, I just remembered that I haven't rebirthed since they changed the whole entire rebirth system. That's probably why I'm not getting like a bunch of billions of coins like everybody else's. But at the same time, I really don't feel like, especially myself that I have the infinite backpack, I don't really feel like I need that much coins. Like I was basically rebirth level 1. I had 10 bill, which was more than enough to go ahead and unlock this brand new zone. And the 5 bill that I have right now, I'll probably end up having that until whenever the next update does drop. And that's obviously not even counting all of the money that I'm going to get from all these eggs that we're getting now. So I really wish that the rebirths would give something else, maybe like a food multiplier, or who knows, maybe even the ability to get more egg drops, even though I'm pretty sure that that is a game pass if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is double drops, so maybe that isn't an option. Anyways, we now have a total of 50 of the first tier magma eggs. Let's go ahead and open some of these, so that way we can move on to the level 95 enemies and hatch ourselves some of the tier 2 eggs, which has some really cool looking pets. More specifically, I want to get that uncommon 11% pet. Also, based off of this, each egg is going to cost me 6,850,000. I definitely should have farmed for more food last night. But here we go, man. We're starting off with the Blaze Cobra. I'm going to kind of show you guys what I get with the first batch, and then we'll more or less kind of just zoom through these, so I thought we don't waste too much time. But for the second one, we got ourselves a fire tree. What's next? Lava Hound. That's the one that I want to do. That's so sick. Another fire tree. We got another fire tree. Lava Hound. Ah, there we go. How do you say that? The ether cloud? Ether cloud? Something cloud, but there we go. We got that one. We need more of those. All right, so here's the finished product that we have. We ended up getting ourselves a bunch of the ether clouds as well as the Blaze Cobras, and enough to go ahead and make a tier 4 fire drop. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get these two to tier 4 before, but we'll get to that at some point. And let me tell you, man, I was using pets that did 100k damage. These bad boys are doing 311k, 290k, and 212k. So I think it's safe to say that we're definitely ready to go ahead and move on to the level 95 enemies right over here. These bad boys are called the Mad Golem. It would probably be a good start if I actually equipped my pets. That would make a lot more sense. Yo, look at how sick that looks. Dude, honestly, the fire drop looks the coolest in my opinion. It's even got particles going on, dude. But let's see, we're doing crazy damage, man. That was easy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and farm a bunch of these tier 2 pets. We can actually see what they look like now. And let me tell you, dude, I love this 36% common one. The purple dragon is sick too. And for once, I'm actually really excited to get the rare. Look at how cool that one looks. It's kind of like a fire unicorn or something like that. But I'm definitely the most excited to check these out. I can already tell that there's some type of an elephant over here. And I believe I saw this one on their Twitter. This is probably a lion. But let's see, man. Let's farm this up a little bit here. I'm gonna grab some eggs and we'll head back to my nest and check out what these pets look like. All right, so there we go. We now have 50 of the tier 2 magma eggs. Let's go ahead and head back to my nest and open up a couple of these right now so we could then go ahead and move on to the level 100. So in order to hatch these bad boys, you're gonna need 27.5 million food, which probably means that the final tier 3 egg is going to be somewhere in the 50, maybe even 75 million range. But anyways, man, for this egg, we are aiming to obviously get the 5% rare. Let's see if we get lucky here. Maybe in the first egg, bruh. So in the very first one, we just got ourselves the flame unicorn. Pretty sick, man. After that, we got ourselves a black rock golem. Oh, the 36% common imp is actually pretty cool looking. Kind of terrifying, but pretty cool looking. Then you have the lava ball. This one is meh. That was definitely a good first batch. Let's see if we can get a couple more of those rares. At the very least, I would like to get it to maybe tier 2, tier 3. I'd be definitely really happy with those results. But unfortunately, we are not getting lucky here at all. And before I go and farm for some food here, let's go ahead and open up my inventory and see what we got. Dude, look at the gap. Tier 1 of the flaming unicorn, 655k. And the one right under it, tier 1, 524k. That's a huge gap difference. Let's go ahead and make this one a tier 2. We actually have enough for a tier 3. Let's do the same exact thing for the imp over here. And there we go. We've got ourselves a brand new team here. I'm actually going to attempt to take down the level 100 with this team right here and see if we can actually pull it off. Dude, look at the flaming unicorn. It's so cool looking. So let's see if we can actually pull this off right now. So here we go. Level 100, the forbidden dragon. Can we kill it with this lineup? Looks like we actually can, dude. Let's go. Easy W. So now because we've unlocked the final egg, we can actually see what we unlock from this up until the rare. We can't unfortunately see the mythic and the legendary, but I will say this, just about every single one of the ones that we can see right now look really, really cool. Got yourself kind of like a little baby dragon here, the lion, an elephant, and then this one looks very similar to the imp, just obviously white and blue instead of it being all red. But most importantly right now, I need to go ahead and farm for some food. So I will be back in a couple of minutes as soon as I finish getting myself some food here. And dude, we're instantly destroying this. What? Look at this. It's gonna be so easy to get food. All right, so I've gone ahead and racked up 9.35 billion food. And if we go ahead and open up my egg menu, you'll see that I now have 64 of the tier 3 eggs. So we're gonna take our chances here because I have been farming now for quite some time. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can go ahead and get ourselves either a mythic or a legendary. Chances are I probably won't, because let me tell you, man, I've been trying to get a mythic from the previous egg for days, dude. And I just didn't get lucky. I never even got a single one. But who knows, man? Maybe we'll get lucky here. First, I have to get all of these lower tier eggs out of the way because I did have a couple from when I ran out of food before, which actually we just finished all of those. Now we have the tier 3 eggs. And let me see how much damage we've done already. Dude, we're already at 8.7 bill. RIP to the rest of my food as soon as I'm done with all of these. But here we go. First egg is going to be a black lion common. But if we look down here, we can actually get a quick little sneak peek at what the mythic looks like as well as what the legendary one does. And man, I have to say that out of the two, I think I definitely want the legendary. I mean, that's like obvious, you know, who would want to choose the mythic over the legendary? Hey, let's go. The 6% rare. That's what I'm talking about. But can we get ourselves a mythic or a legendary? Come on. I believe. I can feel it. I can feel the legendary just calling my name. All right. So unfortunately, just as I expected, we didn't get a mythic or a legendary. I'm kind of sad about it, honestly, man, because I feel like I've been going at this for so long now. 2,168 hatches and still no mythic or legendary. But honestly, if you think that's bad, I'm pretty sure that Frash has not gotten a single mythic or legendary either, and he's 3,643 hatches in. But I will say this much, dude, the pets pets inside of this egg are insane. We ended up getting ourselves a icy imp to tier 4, and that's doing 2.2 million damage, which is mind-blowing. Also went ahead and got myself a tier 3 magma elephant. This one's doing 1.38 mil damage, and then obviously right next to that we have the black lion doing 1.25 mil at tier 4. On top of that, we started off with roughly around 5 billion coins. Right now we're sitting at 13.1 billion, and like I said before, I really won't have anything to do with that because the only real thing that you can purchase with it is backpacks, and I have the infinite one. So I guess I'll just go ahead and start racking up and get ready for the next zone whenever it is that releases. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take this time once I jump off the video and farm a bunch of different eggs. Maybe I'll go ahead and bring you guys an egg opening video, me trying to go after, at the very least, just one legendary. And hopefully you guys went ahead and enjoyed this video. This was the entire brand new update. Like I said, there's a lot of really cool things coming for this game in the future, so we'll be checking all of that stuff out. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on it. It does help my content get out there, and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any of my videos. But anyways, that's gonna go ahead and do it for today. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.